Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're continuing the Legends of Arcane campaign and we're facing off against Warwick. I'm choosing Evelyn just because we need to complete it with one of these, and I thought I might as well just do it with a Runeterra champion since I like playing Evelyn and all. Let's see. Ambassador is the mid boss. When one of the foe's units attacks, grant copies of it everywhere, +1/+1. Warwick has Eternal Hunger. The foe creates a blood hunt in hand, and if they have one, reduce its cost by 1. Wait a second, it said Warwick was the final boss, but this keeps going after Warwick. Who is the actual final boss of this adventure? I wonder. Anyway, seems like we're in for a long run. Eternal Hunger. Allies have +1/+0 for every 7 times you've dealt damage this game. We don't actually deal that much damage. Titanic when you summon a unit with Fate attack, health or cost granted +8/+8. It can work sometimes. And Outcast's Edge. Allies have Nightfall grant me +2/+0. Do I get greedy and reroll? I'm going to reroll once. Okay, Welcome Gift is significantly better than the other two options. Fortunately, we did reroll. Let's see. Crystal Carrier and Patrol on the Patrol Warden. Buy with the Capture effect. Honestly, Lucian might not be that bad, since he can give something double attack and he levels up in a synergistic manner with Evelyn. So I am tempted to pick it up. Practical Perfection is with time trick discarding a card. However, I really like this combination. Just Brainworm makes this card a 2/1. I am going to pick Illusion. It's the sensible option, and I don't know how hard this adventure really is. Item chest or gold chest? Let's go for the item chest. When the foe draws a card, it costs 1 less that round. I don't think I've ever faced off against the Patrol Wardens. Let's just reduce the speed. I like having a higher speed on my own time, but when I'm actually playing for stream, I like taking my time enjoying things. So 1 time speed is better. Wait. When the foe draws a card, it costs 1 less this round. Why does Evelyn cost 1 less? I don't know where that's coming from. Both players created cards cost 1 less and deal 1 to their nexus when played. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Honestly, that's great for me. The fact that I can play Evelyn right away sets me up for a play on either Lucian or Senna next turn. And then we will stun the entire board and be able to go for an attack. Yeah, I'm going to play Lucian right away.
Maybe I could one-up Lucian. Mind if I slip into something a little
And just like that, all our units get +2/+2. And we rally and stun the entire enemy board. All good things, really. Honestly, I'm expecting these first few fights to be quite easy.
scream from me.
Ooh, lifesteal on the husk.
More.
What do I want to play here? Honestly, I'm going to play Steam. Having Steam have elusive and lifesteal will make it so we can strike for quite a bit. I waste the rally, but it should be fine. I think I have little here, just off of attacking with Steam once and then attacking with the elusive fighting us afterwards. There we go. Pretty quick first game.
I love it. I want more.
Honestly, this has been pretty easy so far. But it's the first fight, so who knows? She Who Wanders, Equinox, Arachnite Horror. I'm going to take the Equinox. It seems decent. It creates a bit of board presence and it can work to reduce a threat to a more manageable state. Let's pick up the hate spike. Nah, Steam is probably better since we can go for Evelyn right away. We can then curve into Steam. The foe starts with an X-Core Foundry. Normally this is a vicious enemy, so I wonder how hard this fight actually is. I'm going to keep the domination, toss the Senna back, keep the hate spike, we'll get the Evelyn right away here, so we can just go ahead and play that now, domination next turn. And we have a pretty decent curve into it.
I'm always ready to play.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, opponent. Adaptotron. Should I be worried? I mean, it's only Adaptotron.
Lucky Senna.
What are the odds that the opponent has a tech?
Beneath while I see what's inside.
For 2. He might have a cost reduced golden crush bot. Actually no, it just hard runs turrets. I see. Well then, I'm just going to Warden Spray. He's dealing damage to my Nexus, which is not great, because I can't heal very easily. I'm going to silence the ballistic pot just so I can reduce the amount of burn coming from the opponent.
Back on the prowl.
This turn. I think just attacking like so, then playing a unit to proc Evelyn, and then going ahead and attacking again is the correct play. Let's play the Ceaseless Sentry. Evelyn stuns the opponent's entire board and I can go for a free attack.
Playtime.
And the opponent just dies here. Perfect. And we only took 3 damage, I believe. Yeah, 3 damage. We should be able to heal it back up without problems. And I'm probably not going to lose because of 3 damage. right? I hope I'm right. Never played Collector, the Wings and the Wave, Profiteer. Well, let's go for the Wings and the Wave. It's cheap, it generates 2 bodies, it can be good. We got this. Allies have faded, definitely not synergistic. Welcome gifts, a second one? Sure, I guess. And then I can cut the card from my deck. Yeah, I think Radiant Strike is the weakest link. Time to say goodbye to it. Okay. Ambessa. When the opponent's attacks with a unit granted all copies of it everywhere +1/+1. How threatening is that? Well, it can be very threatening if I just let the opponent attack consistently. Oh right, the opponent starts with Ambessa. Do I just throw Evelyn into the fray? Or do I set up for a Evelyn next turn? I'm going to wait before playing the Evelyn. Stun an enemy, create a Sundering Slam in hand. Stun an enemy, if it's already stunned, deal 6 to it instead. But it costs 2 less. This is not good for me, because now I can't play the Evelyn leveled up. I can play the Evelyn here, but I need to let the opponents attack like so. Then we can go ahead and minimize the amount of damage I take. And I won't be able to level up Evelyn as much as I normally would, because 3 units have already died. Well, at the very least I can strike like so. Next turn I intend to make full use of the Evelyn's effect. I'm going to strike with Evelyn and the Fading Husk, and then I'm going to level up Evelyn and strike again. In order to stop me, the opponent would need to have cards that allow him to attack, but I don't think he does. Also, I can rally again with the Lucian, because I'll get a Lucian in hand. Five out of 6, so next turn is the last time I can level up Evelyn. Fortunately, I won't need to level up Evelyn. I can just Relentless Pursuit here. And then, yeah, it doesn't... Oh, the opponent killed himself. Thank you for making my life easier, I guess.
Let's do this again sometime.
Okay, so first mid-boss down. Quick Strike Blade, Excavator's Charge, or Brash. Honestly, I'm going to pick up the Brash just so I can get a different keyword on Evelyn one on summon. Stabilize, Welcome Gifts, Quick Draw. I guess we're only getting Welcome Gifts then. What's this? Follow the rowdy crowd. What's the password? Round start, the foe summons a Sound Bouncer if they don't have one. I think I've already fought against this type of enemy before. How hard can this possibly be? The vicious enemy, I mean... I'm going to take it just because I want to see more different kinds of powers. It starts with 4 mana. It can be a problem, but hopefully it isn't. Why just summon the Evelyn right away? I'm going to wait, see what he does first. Okay, so he's just playing it slow on the first turn. Fine by me. I'm just going to pass. Next turn I intend to go for his steam. If he doesn't kill my husk, that is. Perfect. You can just drop down steam, level up Evelyn, go for an attack. Things don't seem out of control yet. It's unlikely that things will get out of control. I mean, we now have 2 units with lifesteal, so it's fine, everything's fine. Let's just go ahead and strike the steam. 7. Honestly, it just summons another bouncer. Round start, the foe summons his own bouncer if they don't have one. Yeah, if he's just going to summon another bouncer, no point in pulling it with the steam. Now the real question is, do I attack right away? I'm going to attack with the steam first. See if he blocks in any way. It just takes the damage, okay. Oh, placing my steam into the deck, are you? Well then, I am then going to play the Lucian. I wish the rally effect on Evelyn, but I don't think I need it. Just stopping the opponent from attacking, blocking should be enough. And even if he can block with 1 unit, he actually can't because my units have elusive and his don't. I'm still scared by the fact that Warwick isn't actually the last boss in this adventure. And I have no idea what the last boss actually is. Embrace the current. When you play a spell, gain 1 spell mana. If it's your first spell this round, copy it with the same targets. When you play a cost reduced card, reduce the cost of the top card of your deck. It can chain, kind of. And it's better than the other options, so I'm just going to take it. Hopefully the powers the power that will be offered in the shop is better than the things we've been picking up so far. Not that I'm complaining about having like 3 welcome gifts. It does have synergy with my deck, but I would like some variety. Just so our game plan isn't entirely reliant on just playing units with a bunch of keywords. Why go for domination right away? You know what, I'm going to do it. I waste the rally, but it allows me to go for an attack right away. He has 2 mana, but I doubt he'll be able to play anything meaningful. Yep, that's what I figured. Next turn, I'll end up killing 2 units. So Evelyn will go up to 3. It's unfortunate that all my units generate husks, but I suppose I can't get maximum value out of Evelyn every time. Let's just play the Steam, stun everything, and I'm pretty sure we just win here because Steam can attack twice. Yeah, Steam alone would be enough to win this fight. Actually, never mind, because his attack value got reduced. Right, I forgot it would increase again. My bad. So, actually we just win on the second turn. It was I overthinking everything, but the solution was quite easy. Just play the card. That's it.
I love it. I want more.
Alrighty then. Time for Warwick. Shop. None of this seems interesting. Welcome gifts. Again. I guess. Void Abomination. When I'm summoned, grant tell me all positive keywords allies have had this game. Which, considering my power setup, would probably be just every keyword. Honestly, I'm tempted to take it just because it's funny, but I want to keep my deck consistent. Let's cut the... Honestly, the Wings in the Wave or the Equinox. Either one seems like a decent cut. I'm going to cut the Wings and the Wave. Then again, they're probably better than the Warden Spray. Yeah, I'm going to cut the Warden Spray instead. The Wings and the Wave generate 2 bodies. The Warden Spray generates 2 bodies, but they're desync, so to say. So there's a clearly more valuable option. The Wings in the Wave and the Wave. Let's go for Evelyn. I don't know what the opponent can do, but I'm not tempted, or I'm not scared. Maybe I should though, because the opponent is actually close to killing my Husk, and that means I won't be able to level up Evelyn next turn. What? You play a strike a damaged enemy. I forgot that Warwick did that once he was played. Well, at least I can summon Evelyn leveled up here. But he doesn't do anything else. He's just a unit for now. He needs to deal damage 5, 6, 7 more times. Oh, I forgot. I shouldn't have attacked with the Husk. My bad. I'm denying myself Evelyn level ups by doing this. That was silly of me. Let's go ahead and play the Lucian. I said play the Lucian. We waste the attack effect, but it should be alright. Because we have a Relentless Pursuit. Really, the opponent just passes priority while having 6 mana? What is he planning? That doesn't help you much. Neither does that. Can I kill the opponent here? One of my units has overwhelm. If I can give a second one of my units a way to deal damage. Okay, never mind. We no longer need it. We just get a unit with elusive. So the opponent just dies. Okay. That's Warwick down. Then what? Lathres Rally. Okay, sure. We'll pick that up on Evelyn. Power. Military training. When an ally attacks current allies with the same name, everyone +1/+0. It's better than the other options. Chemtech Drake. Cornered captive. Rarity. Foe summons a Chemtech Drake and shackles it 4 times. Interesting. Sump Monument. The foe summons a Sump Monument. Okay, that should be an interesting fight. Basically, I'll be trying to damage the opponent's nexus as frequently as possible in order to go ahead and proc this Sump Monuments effect, and then I just have to wait for the opponent to die to the buff caps. If your nexus would take damage, your opponent plants 5 poison buff caps in your deck for each damage instead. And when arms destroyed, create a copy of me in hand, obviously, because they don't want you playing the fight in an unintended manner. Well, let's start by dealing 1 damage to the opponent's nexus right away. And this game plan is just poison buff caps, okay. Oh, is that how it works? If he deals damage to his nexus himself, he plants buff caps in his deck as well. Interesting. Well, in that case, let's play the domination right away. Just to maximize the amount of attacks into the opponent's nexus. I wonder, does this... Actually no, their names are different, so they don't count as the same husk. They're different husks. Still, it's pretty good to buff up some of the husks. Damn, the opponent already has 140 buff caps in his deck. I wonder how the opponent will survive that. Yeah, every draw from the opponent from here on out is a extremely frightening gamble he is taking.
Ready for a little splish splash steam? Always, Eve. You know that.
Is Steam going to have every keyword? It appears like if he doesn't have all the keywords, he has the majority of them.
Don't waste my time.
Yeah, there's clearly a person that has more buff caps in their deck. And that person is the opponent. And he's shuffling more buff caps in his own deck. The man is crazy. And the thing is, the amount of buff caps shuffled is proportional to the damage dealt. So this is like over 200 buff caps being shuffled into his deck. Let's see if he survives the next turn. How lucky is the opponent? Oh no, 2 puff caps. Wow, the opponent is incredibly lucky. He has 500 puff caps in his deck and drew 20 of them. Well then, let's just go ahead and do this. Since team has Overwhelm, might as well use it to clear one of the opponent's units while dealing damage to his Nexus at the same time. Okay, no, now you're doing that to yourself, opponent. You shouldn't have drawn.
It's always over so soon.
And time for the final boss of the run. Wait, we didn't even get a reward from that fight, we just move on. I don't get the logic behind the secret fight against the X-Tech Drake, but I don't care. Let's just see if this is hard or not. It starts with an X-Tech Drake shackled 4 times, so... or a Chemtech Drake, I mean. That's a very big Chemtech Drake. When you play spell, draw 1. When you draw while you have full hand, deal 1 to the enemy Nexus. Is the game plan that the opponent is going for, or just burning me to death? I wonder. Okay. He's definitely playing cards and he's reducing the cost of something in his hand. And there goes my husk. Crap. Well, at the very least, I can kill the two of the opponent's units. Then I set up a kill. Actually, I can play the second domination, level up Evelyn, attack here, then set up a level up again on the next turn with Illusion. Yeah, that's the correct play. And in the process I also attack into the opponent's Nexus here with everything. $35 damage. The opponent is going to die next turn if he doesn't do something about my board. Go ahead, opponent. Do your worst. Actually, never mind. Playing that scared me. Don't do your worst. I said don't. Is killing one of my husks. Okay. I still level up the Evelyn and can kill you though. So everything's fine actually. Lucky me. Wait. Unlicensed innovation, okay. 1 blocker. As it turns out, this wasn't that scary. I wonder if I should be glad or not. Still, I had a pretty good time. The fact that we can get other champions' powers in this campaign definitely spices things up, makes it more enjoyable. Though we didn't really get to experience that here because we just got how many was that welcome gifts? 4 welcome gifts. I mean, we got what's up draft and military training, so those are some other champions powers. Those count. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the video. Goodbye. Until then.